If you're starting your home search in Longview, but you're open to living a short drive outside the city to get more space, more privacy, and often more value for your money, I want you to take a serious look at Gladewater, Texas. Gladewater is part of the greater Longview market. It's close enough to keep life convenient, but different enough that it can solve a lot of the problems buyers run into when they shop only inside Longview city limits. A lot of people start their search in Longview because that's where the jobs, shopping, medical services, and day-to-day conveniences are centered. Then the wish list starts to grow. More land, a shop, a quieter road, a lake nearby, a little breathing room. When those priorities rise to the top, Gladewater is often the next place we take them. And the best way to think about Gladewater is this. It isn't for everyone, but it's a great fit for buyers who want room to live. If you're relocating to the Longview area and you want a small town feel without being far from everything, Gladewater checks that box. And if you're a move-up buyer who wants land, a workshop, or a property that gives you room to expand, it's worth a serious look. And if you care about lifestyle, like being close to the lake, enjoying local events, and living somewhere that feels connected, Gladewater tends to surprise people in a good way. Location is a big part of why it works. Gladewater sits between Longview and Tyler with quick access to US 80 and I-20, so commuting into Longview is very practical. You can still be in Longview quickly for work, medical appointments, dining and shopping, and you can reach Tyler easily when you need it. One thing most people don't realize is that Gladewater crosses into more than one county, mainly Gregg and Upshur, so taxes and services can vary depending on exactly where the homes are located. Lifestyle is another big reason people choose Gladewater. The downtown antique district gives the town a real Main Street feel, and it's known as the antique capital of East Texas for a reason. You also have community events throughout the year, and of course Lake Gladewater, which is a major draw for fishing, boating, and weekend time outside. Now let's talk about real estate, because this is where Gladewater really stands out compared to a lot of the Longview searches. Gladewater offers a wider mix of property types. You can find townhomes with character and mature trees. You can find neighborhoods with larger lots than you might expect closer to central Longview. And you can find rural properties where you can have a land, a shop, outbuildings, and real privacy. That flexibility is a big reason Gladewater becomes a solution when buyers feel boxed in by what's available in Longview at the same budget. Schools matter here too, especially for families. Much of the area is served by Gladewater ISD. Parts of the surrounding area fall within Union Grove ISD, which is highly desirable for many families in this part of East Texas. School boundaries can change and listings aren't always accurate, so we always recommend confirming school zoning directly with the district before you buy. If you're thinking about buying in Gladewater, the smartest approach is matching your due diligence to the type of property you're considering. Also, if you want land, we look at deed restrictions early and make sure you can do what you want to do, whether that's a shop, extra structures, or specific land use. We also confirm practical items that matter outside city limits like water source, septic, internet options, easements, and whether a survey is needed. If you're looking near Lake Gladewater, we verify the details instead of assuming. Lake area properties can vary on access, restrictions, and what's allowed along the shoreline, so we confirm those items up front because they affect lifestyle and resale. And a question we get all the time is, when is the best time to buy or sell in Gladewater? Well, spring and summer usually bring more inventory. Fall and winter can be quieter, but the real truth is the best time is when the right property shows up, especially if you need acreage, shop space, lake proximity, or a certain school zoning. Those features don't appear on demand, so readiness and strategy matter more than the calendar. If you're selling in Gladewater, positioning matters. Many buyers are comparing you directly with Longview options, so the homes that win are the ones that are clearly presented, priced correctly, and answer the big questions up front. Land details, restrictions, lake access, and school zoning clarity make a difference here. Here's the bottom line. Gladewater isn't a random detour from Longview. For many buyers, it's the smart move when they want more space, more lifestyle, and more value while staying closely connected to Longview. Now, if you're considering Gladewater, we can help you compare it side by side with Longview neighborhoods so you can choose what fits your budget your lifestyle, and your long-term goals. If you want help figuring out what's actually available in Gladewater right now and what fits your budget, reach out and we'll send you the best current options and a simple side by side comparison with Longview.